So, hello YouTube. Excuse me, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today I have the Rhino, and we're going to look at a beer that was sent to me by the one and only Jordan from Reviewing Under Influence. Thank you very much, Jordan. This beer is right here in my hand. It is from BC. It is from the Lighthouse Brewing Company. It is part of their Explorer series. It is 5.5% alcohol by volume. It says it is small batch brewed and uses choice ingredients. It is Jackline Rhubarb Grissette. So, a Grissette should be kind of a mixture of like a Belgian blonde and a saison. It's pretty much a saison, but instead of being made for farm workers, it is made for miners. Lighthouse Brewing Company, Victoria, BC. Okay, no ingredients list. Well, how do I even know if there's actually rhubarb in this if you don't have it on an ingredients list? Where's my ingredients list, guys? Guys, I don't see a date on the bottle, guys. Guys, you gotta date your bottles. How am I supposed to know how fresh it is if you don't date your bottles? I won't buy your beer if you don't date your bottles. Okay, I'm done. Who was that a horrible parody of? Dave? That's how you do a parody. That's how you do a parody. Okay, anyway. Let's open this up. Let's save the cap because I want it for the refrigerator. Let's see what's in the fridge. Okay. Now, I don't particularly like rhubarb. My mother always had a rhubarb patch. My grandfather, my aunt, everybody I know always had a rhubarb patch going. I don't know if I just don't like the taste or I don't like the fear of if you eat the wrong part of the rhubarb you can get poisoned and die, which is what we were always told growing up. So I don't know if it's the let's scare our children into not touching the rhubarb or if it's the actual rhubarb itself that I don't like. I know the part of the rhubarb you eat is the red part of the stem, which would make me think that this should have a more reddish hue. But I've never seen rhubarb juice because my family's always used it in pies and stuff or just nibbled on it on its own. So I don't know if it actually has red juice come out or if it's just a red part of the stem and the juice is clear. So I can't really say anything about the color on this because I don't actually know what the color would be normally. Nice golden colored beer, a little bit of haze. So I mean it looks like a Grissette other than how small the head is. It looks the part of a Grissette, so I'll give it that. Does it look the part of a rhubarb Grissette? I don't fucking know. I forgot to close the basement door so you can see some laundry in there. Well, the laundry room door. So you can see some laundry in there. You can hear the dehumidifier running. Oh well. Sniff. Okay. Out of the glass, a little peppery, a little touch of clove, and just a random sweetness. Now, out of the bottle, this is going to sound strange. Have any of you had little brothers or kids or stuff, and we're talking, they're now at the like 7, 8, 9-year-old age group, and they peed their pants while they were sleeping. And it wasn't like a full pee, it was like just a toxin pee. So just a toxin dump. And you get that like a really sweet kind of Chinese noodle powder almost scent. That's what the bottle reminds me of, like urine, but in the really strong soup-based smell from ramen noodles. Don't ask, okay? Yeah. You just don't ask. Fuck you guys. Don't even ask me. I just lost my cap. Let's drink the beer. Cheers. So it smells okay out of the glass. Doesn't smell all that good out of the bottle. Okay. So I like the beer, and I hate the beer at the same time. Really nice mixture of sweet and sour, and very light, very effervescent. Really, it hits all the marks, other than the 5.5% alcohol. Hits all the marks that you would expect from like a historical Grissette. High carbonation, light body, light flavors, just, you know, and just like a saison, basically made from whatever they could find. So we're looking at a Rhubarb Grissette, and yeah, it's what I would expect from a Rhubarb Grissette. I get that sweet, almost, I get that sweet maltiness with a sweet fruity flavor that just dumps into a sour flavor pretty quickly, and I love that. However, the finish of this beer is what I hate about the beer. It does taste almost like they've used sulfites in this to preserve it, because I get that kind of like beach ball taste in the back end, that latex rubber. I just licked a condom type of taste. For those of you that are like, how would you guys know what a licking a condom's like? Go watch the County Cider review. Back to the beer. You know, so yeah, I take it, I hold it in my mouth, I swallow it, and it's like, as I'm swallowing it, it's, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. Oh, I don't like this. And yeah, if it wasn't for that sulfite taste, I would actually probably... Ooh, that was a coin of some type. If it wasn't for the sulfite taste on this, I would actually be in love with this beer, and you wouldn't be able to get me to give it a bad mark. I'm not going to give it a bad mark anyway, because I actually enjoy it. There's just parts of it that I don't like, and I don't know what I think about that. I don't know how much that almost sulfite-like taste should deduct from this beer. I don't taste cloves. I'm okay with that. I don't really taste any pepper. I'm okay with that. Excuse me for the burp. I don't... Excuse me again. Ooh, it's gassy. Remember, it's very effervescent. I don't taste a lot of things that I would normally coincide with a saison or a Grissette, but this more seems to lean towards the like Belgian blonde side of the Grissette, and I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Okay, let's just do this. Cheers. Okay. I thought I was just going to give it a 7 because I really enjoyed it, and I didn't think that I should let the sulfite-like taste deduct that much from it. But after chugging it, I'm going to let that sulfite-like taste deduct a little bit from it, because it's just not that great, to be honest with you. It's a good beer, but that sulfite-like latex beach ball flavor in the back end just makes it so I can't really enjoy it. If I'm taking little sips, it doesn't really build, but when I chugged there, it was there for a little bit. So I'm going to give this just below a 7, because I could drink it. I just don't think I would go out and buy it myself. So I will give this a 6.75 out of 10. And I think that's probably where this beer deserves to be. So thank you guys for watching. Have a splendid weekend. Au revoir. A bientôt. See you soon. Bye-bye.